What's up, y'all? This is Coach K. You now rocking with the Huddle. Had to sleep on it last night. Decided to change up the name of the show. So we're gonna go with Huddle. Just like a timeout, we're gonna huddle up, talk about things. That's what we're gonna do. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. It was my first show yesterday. The ones that subscribed, liked it, shared it. I really appreciate y'all. Really wanna get the subscribers up the most. I like the views. The views, 80 views within like 3 hours yesterday. I appreciate it. Love it. Keep it going. Share it, please. Subscribe is the main thing. So today, first and foremost, as you can see, upgraded. It came in. I thought it would be coming in next week. Poster came in, upsized. You know, me and MJ, look at him. He's just looking at y'all, ain't he? Yeah, idol right there. I think he could step up though. You know, I feel like, just like first topic I'm gonna talk about, like I really salute LeBron and KD for just, you know, what they stand up and talk about. You know, we didn't get that back in the days. Like, you know, like still even today, like Michael Jordan. Like I feel like you're my idol. You was the man on the court. You know, you're doing your thing. You own your team. You're paid for life. Your kids are paid for life. You know, got the Jordan. You got everything. You know, he doesn't talk or come out about anything about what's going on with Trump, the presidents, to how racial things are. Like, it's like, to me, everything's coming back to back in the day style, where it's getting more blatant. People are being more prejudiced, more blatant now. It's just coming out more, you know, and it's not cool, especially in like you know, LeBron and KD and the sports thing, and it's getting to that level. I appreciate all that stuff they're doing, like Colin Kaepernick. I appreciate that. You know why? Because why not? We got to stand up for ourselves anyway. And majority of the sports, majority basketball and football especially, is black. 90%, 80%, whatever, 75% I believe football. Yeah, 75% football maybe. 80%, 85% basketball. Like, come on. I know they're making millions. You seen the interview today with the ignorant lady today. What she said about LeBron and Kevin Durant today. Real disrespectful. Real disrespectful. These guys, yeah, they making millions of dollars, but, you know, you guys pay for that to go entertain, you know, go get entertained. Not only that, who's getting paid also? The corporate people are getting paid for all this. You know? Who's getting paid for the arena getting filled? Whose money that going to too? You know, like the GMs, the presidents, the owners. Majority of the owners are white. What about that? Let's talk about that. How come ain't no real black owners? I don't think there's none in the NFL. And I'm not sure about NBA. I need to look that up. But point taken, I salute KD and LeBron for, you know, speaking about what's going on. And, you know, it's not much that they could do, you know, but at least they're speaking on things. They're powerful. They're powerful men right now. They have a voice that's really listened to every day. So I salute them. Enough about that. So let's get into some other things. Let's talk about some Celtics right now. I know it's All-Star break, but, you know, we're going to talk about C's all the time. We're going to touch up on other things, but, you know, Celtics is everything. Celtics, every Boston team is everything. First, I want to talk about the Celtics organization today. Okay? I feel like we have one of the greatest organization. One of the greatest organization. I tip my hat off to Danny Ainge, all the three owners. The things they have done since they took over ownership. You know, I was in the era where, you know, 2001, 2002, 2003, you know, Jim O'Brien, Frank Vogel, shout outs to those coaches. They still coaching. It was great back then. Don't get me wrong. That's when we started, you know, being relevant again. You know, Eastern Conference semifinals, Eastern Conference finals. You know, we did big things. You know, we just couldn't get over that hump. But, you know, ever since then, you know, the big KG and Ray Allen edition, it was just a whole new era. Celtics is back to life, and it's going to be like that for a while because Danny Ainge is doing a great job. The whole organization. They basically, you know, they drafted well. They got young. They got rid of, you know, we all wanted to see Paul Pierce, KG, all of them, you know, retire as a Celtic because I did. It was great. And what they did was they basically took those players while they were still valuable or towards the end of their career, and they traded them for pieces, draft picks, you know. We didn't like the move then. We didn't like the breakup, you know, but it had to go. Even Doc Rivers, they traded Doc Rivers. Who do you hear trades coaches nowadays? Traded Doc Rivers for draft pick, you know. We're still young. We're young. We're still number one now, like number two on the standings right now. You know, we've been number one pretty much all the way through All-Star break. So you can't say Danny Ainge is the man. Danny Ainge is the man. He always pulls that little rabbit out the hat. Bow. Just one time. Bow. Hit you. You know. So he drafted very well. Picked up good pieces. You know, you see what happened to Gordon. You know, we're still relevant. You know, first game, 30 seconds in the game, boom, we're still relevant. We're still popping. We're still number one. You know, we just got to get over that hump with the Cavs. You know, but I really like the East this year. East got a little better than last year, real better actually. As of right now, I think every team is above 500. When did you hear all 8 teams in the Eastern Conference are above 500? All 8 in the Eastern Conference. We'll get back to that part. As far as the organization still goes, I like how, you know, we got a star player right now. We got, you know, Al Horford's a star because, you know, he's an all-star. We need that one more piece, and Gordon went down, but, you know, we picked up the Moreau. My guy Terry Rozier, look how we picked. You know, we gave up Avery Bradley and IT, the starting 2 guards. This is how much faith Danny Ainge has and knows what he is doing. People, you gotta have faith. You gotta enjoy every single moment of this. This is the same as well as the Patriots organization. You know. It's just unbelievable what kind of character and what kind of people they bring in to fill these roles that we need to be competitive each and every season in every game. You know, there needs to be more respect to Beantown. Yes, it does. It does. I'm sorry, it does. You know, Danny Ainge pick up Daniel Theis, overseas rookie. He's shooting threes. Nobody know him. Aaron Baines, nobody really talk about. You know, defense. And it goes down to all the way to the coaching. You know, Brad Stevens, unbelievable. Great college coach, comes to the NBA. You know, not a lot of coaches can do that. Straight rebuild. Fresh facing the NBA coach, changed his whole organization team up. People slept on the Celtics because you see no name players like that, you know. But now they're learning. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, one rookie, 1 year in the league, second year in the league. You know, you got to give credit where credit is due. You have to, people. Respect Boston, New England, please. When it comes to sports, please do respect us, okay? So like I was saying, let's get into. I wanted to get into the Eastern Conference standings in general this year alone. All 8 teams, I should say, not all Eastern Conference teams. All 8 teams right now for playoff standings are above 500. So we're gonna go down the list. We got 1, Toronto. Boston at 2, Cleveland at 3, Washington at 4, 5, Indiana at 5, 6 Milwaukee, Philly at 7, 8 Miami, Detroit 9, Chicago 10. That's more than 8, sorry, but went down to 10. And so Miami's 8. They are 30-28, above 500. I remember the West was always like that. Now it's the East. So I feel good about it. More competitive now. Eastern Conference used to be shabby. Used to be just the first, 3, 4 maybe, and then playing under 500 teams in the playoffs. It was sad. It was boring. They used to skip rounds sometimes. It just amazes me. I like it now though. It's a good change. Good change makes the NBA competitive. You can watch damn near every single game, and it's a good game to watch. Toronto with Kyle Lowry, DeRozan, they got a good team. Ibaka, we got us, Boston. You already know Kyrie, Horford. We already talk about that. We could talk about that all day. Cleveland, we got LeBron. His new teams, Lance Jr. Who else they got? Kevin Love is out right now. They still got their squad. They got those new pieces in there. Really don't know them too much like that, but they doing good. They got 2-game winning streak on an All-Star break, but they didn't hit the test yet. So we gonna see how they look in the playoffs and after this All-Star break when things are starting getting tighter. Number 4, we got Washington. John Wall's out right now. He'll be back soon. Washington, Gotard, Bradley Beal is a problem. He's a problem. Great to see him as our first-time All-Star this year. It's good to see that. Yeah, they're all right. They iffy to me, because sometimes they'll go to the playoffs and they make those noise just like Toronto. Toronto's number 1 right now, the number 1 seed. Both those two teams right there, they're shaky. They still ain't shown me anything to really solidify them as a real legitimate contenders, because once it comes to playoff time, they get shut down. They get swept 3-1 series, or 4-1 series, and that's it. They can't go over the hump after the first round. Second round, can't get to the Eastern Conference Finals yet. So until I see that, that's when I could really say okay. But all these teams in the East pretty much have a very competitive team. Indiana, we got Okadobio. You know what I'm saying? He's a beast. He's a beast. Sabonis on that team. We got in 6. We got Milwaukee, as you know, whatever the alphabet boy. I can't even say his name. Milwaukee's okay. Philly, you got Ben Simmons, and what's his name? I was gonna say Okafor. Okafor is done. Embiid's a beast. He's becoming a problem. He's very fundamental. Got the 3-point shot. I told you these centers are doing 3-point shots. 3-point shots all day. 3-point shots and taking it to the rim, finessing, dribbling to the basket with handles. This is Ben Simmons, 6'10", 6'11". He's a point guard. We ain't seen that since Magic Johnson, the way he moves. 6'11" point guard, could play the 1 to probably the 5 all the way to the 5. I say 1 to 4, but he probably could play the 5 too. 6'11". He's athletic. He goes to the hoop. He shoots. He could do it all. That kid, he sat out. They sat him out for a reason last year. He was a little hurt. They said, you know what, this is his second year, but he's gonna be rookie of the year. It's really still his first year because technically he didn't play. So yeah. He's a problem. We got in Miami. I'm not really too fond of Miami like that, but they got Wade back, so maybe they'll put it together. They make a little playoff push, maybe. Detroit. I know I'm going over 8, but Detroit. Like I said, Blake Griffin is back. To the East, I should say back, but he's to the East. The East is getting stronger. Him and his boy, what's his name? Mine's going blank. Ben Simmons and what's that big boy's name? Drummond. Sorry, Andre Drummond. Big boy, big boy, big boy. Yeah. They've been doing it right now. You know, the two man game right there. When Reggie Jackson come back is going to be serious. I like him. He's gonna be a real elite point guard too. Real elite point guard. There's a lot of elite point guards right now. I mean, especially in the East. You got Kyrie. You got Ben Simmons. What's his name? Miami. Dragic. Yeah. Who else? Lowry. Reggie Jackson when he comes back, like I said. Okadogomo from Indiana. You know, East is looking really good. East is looking real good right now, as far as the standings go, and everybody's above 500. You know, the West, they gotta pick it up. You know, they still dominant. They're dominant over us. I'm not gonna get into the West today. Not gonna get into the West today. Oh, my boy Johnny hit me up with a comment yesterday. Basically, he wanted to ask me on a football take. He had a football question for me because he knows that I play semi-pro football. What's up, Johnny? Johnny's question was, what's your take as a football player on why the Pats sat Butler for the whole Super Bowl? Something that I didn't agree on, of course. And being a former secondary player, playing the corner, playing safety, I know, and also I was in the same type of situation as Butler before, where I was on a semi-pro team. It was my first year. I actually they were low. They didn't have nobody to play corner that much or whatever. I came in last week or two before the season started, and basically I came in the starting corner. I played the whole season. Did my job. Nothing too, I didn't do nothing too shabby either, but I held it down, I think. And basically, the game before the Super Bowl, I caught my first interception, and basically that was like the seal of the game, to end the game, to us to go to the Super Bowl. So I'm on, riding high horse, just not saying Butler was riding on a high horse. He's been doing his thing all season, but, I'm riding on a high horse, I'm on the Super Bowl, woo, woo. And I ain't black. Technically Butler did play. He played special teams, so he did play, but he didn't play no snap as the corner, and I felt which was very disrespectful for a guy all season played 95% of the snaps at that position. Did a great all season. It was not like he, had anything bad against them. But like I was saying in my story, I basically did the same thing. They only had me on special teams, and I got in maybe second to last drive or last drive of the game. For the last 3 plays. But, I was heartbroken on that. It hurted. But it was all good. We won. I ain't a sore loser or mad because I didn't play and lost my position for that game. But at the time it hurted because, I'm riding in I started all season. You know what I mean? But, that's why I felt him on why he cried. It hurts. Of course, his situation is different than mine. I didn't get paid to play, but, I did it for the love of the game. He gets paid to play, but even though he still loves the game, it's still going to hurt a man's pride, you know what I mean, when you just find out 1-2 minutes before the game starts that you're not playing. I didn't like that about Belichick. I'm very fond of the organization. I really didn't like that, but to me, what I take of that, Johnny, I take that as, boy, bye. Boy, you on your way out, type of situation. We're not giving you that deal. You was bought up. We hit you with that franchise. We signed Gilmore. We're going to replace you. And that's what it is. Belichick, he's king of that. He can replace, he plays chess with everybody. He's a beast. He plays chess. Pawn, queen, hen, give me that, So he's going to be up out of here next year, and they're going to figure it out. That's how it works. That's how we do, yeah, so I hope I answered your question, Johnny. I appreciate the comment. Hopefully you still, you continue on, viewing my video, liking it, sharing it, spreading the word. I appreciate it. I think I touched enough for today. I kind of want to catch y'all back on the, little celebrity. No, actually, it's not even a celebrity. It's what is it? The World versus USA game, All-Star break, and I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. Sorry for the wait, but I hope you enjoyed the show. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe on the Huddle. Subscribe to Huddle, baby. Please. Told you I'm the new Stephen A. Smith for this. We're going to talk real talk 24/7 about the sport life. Please send comments. Soon I'll start streaming live. I'm kind of really waiting for more of a bigger audience to do that. So basically right now you can send me little comments or whatever. I'll write them down and hit you with the my own answers for you. Other than that, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching the Huddle. Your boy's out. Coach K, baby. See you tomorrow.